case you were wondering, this is the proper way to wash your hands. First, you turn on the water. Get your hands wet. You can leave the water on if you want. I choose to turn it off. Then you rub your hands. You're gonna get the soap all over your hands. And you're gonna go in your fingers. You gotta make sure you get all the surfaces. And then you gotta get your palm. And then you're gonna do the same thing with your other hand. That's how you do it for 20 seconds. People think it's hard. Promise, if you go finger by finger, you got 20 seconds. And you rub your hands together, turn the water back on. That's how you wash your hands. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Torin.
And this is Chernobyl.
Alright, so today we're touching on COVID-19. A lot of systems out there are immunocompromised, and we wanted to give you the best advice that we've been following ourselves, almost.
To the best of our abilities.
Yes, to go ahead and help you stay healthy during this time. We know it's a scary time, and we wanted to help you out. So I just wanted to cover the symptoms real quick, just in case you didn't know, if you're too scared to look it up. Symptoms are fever of 100.4 over, a dry cough, and shortness of breath. If anything like that is going on with you and it's worse than that, please call 911. We want everybody to stay safe. We're not fear-mongering. We love you guys, and it's a scary time. We're gonna go over the prevention tips, and yeah. So don't gather in groups. That's the main one the media has been shoving down our throats constantly, which is a great one because it passes from person to person. It passes through bodily fluids such as sneezing. If that gets on somebody else, they could potentially get it. So.
And don't forget to social distance. They say that about 6 feet between people, like exactly what we're not doing right now. Keep a good range of personal space between people if you're just out and about in public. About 6 feet.
For those not with the metric system, that is 2 meters. So pretty much the rest of the world. Cough into your elbow or a tissue. I mean, we've learned this in, I don't know, preschool, kindergarten, you know.
Or you could do that.
Either way, try to keep any sneezing, coughing, anything like that from spreading other places. This encourages other people to do the same. We're kind of doing the herd immunity thing where if the masses follow suit with hygiene, it's going to help slow the spread down. Wash your hands often and for 20 seconds, such as shown in the beginning of the video.
Especially if you work still, like for example, we work at Target. I don't even know if that's going to get shut down or not, but we'll find that out soon. But if you work somewhere out and about with a lot of people, make sure to wash your hands very often. We wash our hands before and after break, basically anytime we enter or leave the building, just to be safe.
The CDC recommends washing your hands after using the bathroom, before and after eating, after blowing your nose, coughing, or sneezing, and when you get home from really anywhere with people. If you're just driving around in your car, probably still wash your hands.
And showering when you get home from work or being out is also a good idea, especially if you're running a lot of errands. The virus tends to cling to fabric and hair more often, so definitely changing when you get home and showering, and use that shampoo.
For sure. We've been struggling with that one ourselves, but we are attempting to get more on board with the 2 showers a day. It is really wrecking our life, but we got this. We'll do this together as a community.
And I saw something really funny on Facebook. I couldn't quote who it was, but it was, remember not to touch men, your mouth, eyes, or nose.
That's a great one.
So don't touch men. Don't touch your mouth, eyes, or nose. Or basically your face in general. Try to like keep your hands off your face, or if you can't, like, it'd be better like scratch your face with like your arm or even your shoulder rather than your hands.
We saw a really funny video on Facebook of somebody trying not to touch their face in class and being like,
a mood.
So yeah, don't touch your face, especially if you haven't washed your hands. This one goes without saying, but I know a lot of capitalist countries can't really do this, but stay home if you are sick. Especially here in the US, they are giving COVID-19 furlough, so that you can still get paid while you're sick at home. So please utilize that if you do end up getting sick, even if it is just a cold. It's better to be safe than sorry, and nobody wants to get tested for COVID-19. That stuff's scary. I feel like that's more scary than the virus. Clean and disinfect high-touch surfaces. People generally think that this is just for their homes, but think about it. What do you touch the most in your daily life? Probably your phone. Go ahead and give that phone a nice wipe down with some disinfectant. Also, any surface areas in the kitchen, bathroom, probably your steering wheel if you drive.
Door handles, fridge handles,
light
oven handles,
switches,
dishwasher surfaces, remotes.
Yeah, so anything that you tend to touch a lot, if you find yourself in the morning turning on your sink, for instance, because you should be washing your hands, you should probably disinfect that at least once a week, if not once a day. I don't know how often you're supposed to disinfect, but it's often. Make sure you're doing it very often.
And a really good tip is to make sure to use hand lotion. If you're washing your hands and using a lot of disinfectants, that's going to take a toll on your skin, and they're going to get all red and horrible. So make sure to not follow our example and use a lot of hand lotion.
For sure, definitely.
And wearing gloves in public is also a good idea, especially if you just really don't want to touch like shopping carts and stuff. Like if you're going to use shopping carts, wearing gloves would probably just make you feel a lot safer. I mean, having barriers is a really good idea, even if it's masks. A simple barrier is better than nothing. Like the CDC is like, oh, don't wear masks, but at the same time it's like, even cover your face.
Yeah, for sure. And even if it doesn't completely protect against the virus, it does protect you from touching your face. It blocks 2 of the 3 mucous membranes that transfer the disease easiest. So even if you think, oh, well, that's not going to protect me, it'll still protect you because it's preventing you from touching your face.
Plus, it looks cool, so why not?
For sure. Stock up on your non-perishables, especially if you don't have access to a fridge. That'd be your canned foods, your crackers,
carbs.
So yeah, anything that will have a very long shelf life, go ahead and stock that up. Don't be a hoarder. You don't need 30 rolls of toilet paper for a 14-day quarantine. It's just not gonna happen unless you're eating Mexican every day and you have a sensitive stomach. So, now that we've covered all of that, we want you to know that we are still going to be making videos. You guys are gonna need something to watch while everything's going haywire around us. We care about you, and we still plan on making videos regularly. We can't promise a schedule, but we will make them regularly.
And then we'll be having our 15,000 subscriber live stream this upcoming Sunday, the 29th at 5 p.m. PST. That'll be taking place here on YouTube, and we'll put some more advertisements for that up on like Instagram and stuff, so you know what time it really is.
We're so thankful to all of you for supporting us. I know we've gained quite a few subscribers in the last week and a half. We're not going to say why, but...
You all know why.
You all know why.
But thank you for being here, and thank you for staying.
And thank you for all the kind comments. We've gotten a influx of just absolute, polite, loving comments. So we really appreciate those. It just shows how much it means to be a community. We know this is a scary time, but everything's gonna be alright. We're all gonna be okay. We're gonna stick together through this all.
Don't forget to stay hydrated, and you could even use this time during the government lockdown to pick up some of the hobbies you may have left off on to keep yourself entertained during these times. And don't forget to practice self-care. That's definitely something you should definitely remember to do.
For sure. I know there's a lot of systems out there that have been splitting recently. This time is stressful. A lot of us are under quarantine. We're fortunate enough to both be working our jobs.
For the moment.
For the moment. We'll find out
tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow if we will be stay-at-home YouTubers.
Which could be fun.
How crazy would that be? You guys getting videos from us like every other day? Ooh, that would be wonderful.
Could have some pluses.
But thank you all for everything you guys do for our channel. We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Become a goblin. That's our family here on YouTube.
Join the Gob Squad.
Hashtag Gob Squad. All the way. We
Join
love you. Yes. Join the squad. Gob Squad. We love you guys, and stay safe out there and sane.
Take care of yourselves, goblins, and we will see you in the next video. She's almost too big for the cat tree.